What's up YouTube? My name's Cody. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the Airek RDA by Projectile Ops. Now I've been away for the past week or so. I've just been really busy catching up on work and just doing a lot of other things that I needed to get done. But I'm wanting to talk about the Airek RDA. It's a little bit old, but I feel like it's something that I could definitely go over. It is marketed as a competition RDA. Now it really does shine whenever it comes to cloud chasing, but it also is fairly good at flavor. There's a couple of different ways you can run the AFC, which is very unique. But I'm going to dive down, we're going to look at it, and we'll get an up close view of it, and I'll tell you all the specs. Alright, here we are up close with the Airek RDA. Right off bat, you're going to notice the laser etching that says Airek. That is on both sides. Now on the bottom as well, you will see projectile ops, laser engraved, and the serial number down here. It is a copper 510 connection, and it does protrude a good ways. It's definitely safe for hybrid mechanical mods. Now you're going to notice the amazingly giant airflow second. It's ridiculous. It comes with 6 4mm airflow holes, and it also comes with 6 2mm airflow holes. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the deck off and show you how you can run it in all the airflow modes. Okay, first it does come with a AFC ring, and that's how you would control the main 3 right here. There is no single coil feature with this particular device, but it is a competition RDA, so it's not really marketed for single coils. Now you can completely remove this airflow ring right here and just use this top piece, which is a 510 adapter, and you can just pop it right on. Grab the deck and pop it on, and now you have all of the airflow holes open, including the 6 2mm airflow holes, and it is very airy whenever you take the other top cap off. Now you're wondering why those airflow holes on the bottom, why can't you use those and go for flavor with this build? Well, there's actually a way that you can use just those airflow holes. What you'd want to do is you'd want to take out the AFC ring, and you're going to want to just flip it upside down, and there you go. Now you're going to put that on the deck, and it will sure enough block off almost all of the 4mm airflow holes, and it'll just leave the 2 ones open. And that is a much better draw for flavor. It's very similar to the Tobe, just a little bit more airy, exactly how I'd prefer it when flavor chasing. So as you can see, there is quite a bit of airflow options. Now the way I've been using it a lot here lately is I never really use this. Another thing that's something to note is it doesn't come with its own 510 drip tip, but like I said, it is chuff cap compatible in every mode that you run it. I've just been running it with the chuff cap on top, and then with a little bit closed off on the 2 airflow holes, with 1 completely closed and then 2 barely closed off, and that's the way I've really been enjoying it. Right now I've got a twisted 24 gauge nichrome build of 5, I think it's 5 wrap, might be a 4 wrap, I believe it's 5 wrap. I've got a 5 wrap 24 gauge nichrome twisted or dual coil, and it's ohming in at 0.11. So it's, jumping from 0.109 to 0.12, 0.13, somewhere around there. But it is a very sub-ohm build, and I only recommend using that build if you know your proper Ohm's law, safety, and also have the proper batteries to handle the amperage. Right now I'm using the Samsung 25R myself, and it's holding up pretty well. But that's pretty much it for the up close section of the Airek RDA. I guess I'm going to dive back out and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Alright, we just got back from the up close segment of the Airek RDA. Now, some of you might notice that I didn't talk about the deck that much. It's a pretty standard affair at this point. It is a 3-post RDA. The negative posts are milled into the deck. It does come with a peak insulator. It's a 2.5 millimeter post hole, so it will accommodate pretty decent builds. Also, it comes with a 4 millimeter juice well, which compared to some of the RDAs that are out currently, it's a little bit less, but it is definitely enough to satisfy anybody dripping. Now, don't forget that you will have to supply your own drip tip and or a chuff cap whenever you get the RDA. It doesn't come with one unless you just want to tailpipe the device. Now, there's two roads you can go with this device. There's the authentic route and then the clone route. Now, depending on which style suits you, I have a few stores that actually are selling it right now. For an authentic one, you can get it for $84.99 at vapordna.com, or if you prefer, you can get it for $89.99 at vapenaked.com. Now, if you want to get a clone, they do sell a tobacco clone, and it's on sale right now. It is $16.99. It is a tobacco clone, and it's at esiggity.com. So there's a few, a giant price change from the authentic to the clone. Now, this is a clone that I'm using currently, and I've had no issues out of it. It has been my favorite RDA for quite a while. Just recently I actually replaced it, and that was with the El Capron and the Dark Horse, and I still enjoy using this RDA. But I've got it closed off to just one 4 millimeter hole right now, and I'm vaping it, and it's a pretty good vape. I'm vaping Cosmic Fogs, Milk, and Honey right now, and it's pretty good. But for something that's marketed towards a cloud chasing competition RDA, it does provide very good flavor. And if you're going to get a clone for 17 bucks, I mean, you can't really lose, honestly. It's a very good RDA, and it's held up the test of time, that's for sure. It does come with a good bag of spares. You get spare screws, spare O-rings, and of course the typical silica and, the mysterious Kanthal. But other than that, there's not really too much else I want to talk about the Airek RDA. So this is going to be me signing out. Subscribe, like, and share this video. Alright, keep vaping.